The Tesla Bot, known as Optimus, has quickly become the world's best-selling humanoid robot and one of Tesla's most important breakthroughs. What sets it apart from other robots isn't its ability to perform stunts or mimic human movement, it's the fact that it can prepare a sandwich from scratch in just 10 minutes. While most robotics companies are still caught up in showcasing robots that stumble around, attempt boxing, or perform circus-like acrobatics, Tesla has taken a completely different approach by focusing on practical, everyday use. Imagine no longer needing to wake up early in the morning to make breakfast. Instead, your robot assistant quietly enters the kitchen, prepares a fresh sandwich, serves it to you in bed, and then tidies up the mess afterward. For decades, the thought of a robot cooking seemed almost laughable, something reserved for futuristic science fiction movies. Yet Tesla has turned this fantasy into reality, proving once again why Elon Musk and his team are able to push the limits of technology in ways that few could have imagined. The significance of this development lies in the fact that cooking requires far more than brute force or simple mechanical motion. To prepare a sandwich, you must be able to recognize ingredients, handle fragile items without breaking them, apply just the right amount of pressure when cutting or spreading, and then assemble everything neatly together. Even children learning the process often struggle to do it without crushing the vegetables or making a mess. So, the fact that Optimus was able to achieve this in a mere 10 minutes is nothing short of a technological milestone. The robot was trained at Tesla's Fremont facility, where it spent a year progressing from simple exercises to increasingly complex tasks. Previous public demonstrations had shown the bot performing basic movements or lifting objects, but behind the scenes, it was being trained to handle far more sophisticated skills. Cooking a sandwich, with its multiple steps and delicate requirements, showcased just how advanced the Tesla bot's abilities had become. The key to this achievement comes down to three primary innovations: computer vision, highly dexterous robotic hands, and self-learning artificial intelligence. Optimus is equipped with advanced cameras and 3D sensors that allow it to perceive its surroundings with a level of detail close to that of a human being. It doesn't just recognize that something is an object, it knows whether it's a tomato that needs slicing, a jar of mayonnaise that requires spreading, or a knife designed for cutting. This information is sent instantly to its AI-driven brain, which then decides what to do next. What really sets Optimus apart, however, are its hands. Human hands are incredibly complex, with 27 finger joints and a web of muscles and tendons enabling us to do everything from gripping a baseball to threading a needle. Tesla engineers spent enormous amounts of money and time replicating this biological marvel, creating hands with 22 degrees of freedom, powered by dozens of actuators. These hands allow Optimus to pick up an egg without cracking it, slice a tomato into thin, even layers, and spread condiments smoothly without applying too much force. While other companies have focused on robots that can run, jump, or lift heavy weights, Tesla prioritized the subtlety of motion that actually matters in day-to-day life. As Elon Musk has admitted, half the engineering challenge of Optimus lies in these hands, because so much of what makes humans intelligent is tied to how we use them. Equally revolutionary is the way Optimus learns. Traditional robots must be programmed step by step, but Tesla's creation learns through simulation and imitation. It can watch human demonstrations or instructional videos, just as a person might, and then practice those actions virtually until it masters them. By repeating tasks countless times in a simulation, making mistakes, correcting them, and refining its methods, Optimus can quickly develop new abilities. Once it perfects a skill in simulation, it applies it to the real world. This approach means the Tesla bot isn't confined to a limited set of pre-programmed tasks. Instead, it can adapt and expand its repertoire whenever needed. If someone were to ask it to prepare a barbecue sandwich, it would draw on its training data, analyze the request, and improvise accordingly. That adaptability, more than anything else, is what makes Optimus so different from the competition. But why cooking? Why has Tesla chosen this seemingly mundane skill as one of the main priorities for Optimus? The answer is simple: food preparation is one of the most universal human needs, shared by every household on Earth. If a robot can reliably make a meal, it can also be trusted to do many other essential tasks, from cleaning to caregiving. Cooking is a symbolic entry point into the human world. It's not just about nourishment, but about routine, family life, and even comfort. The moment Optimus serves a meal to someone, it stops being a piece of industrial machinery and begins to feel more like a companion. That transformation, from tool to partner, may fundamentally change how we see humanoid robots. Far from being portrayed as cold, Terminator-like machines, they become helpful presences woven into daily life. Tesla plans to begin offering Optimus in small quantities starting next year, with early units going first to Tesla employees to test reliability in real-world environments. This cautious rollout is crucial because a malfunctioning humanoid robot could pose far greater risks than a faulty electric car. Still, Elon Musk has been clear about his long-term vision. Optimus is expected to take on a wide range of household and professional tasks, from cleaning and tutoring children to caring for the elderly or assisting in hospitals. Some fear this will lead to widespread job losses, imagining a future where robots replace chefs, waiters, or factory workers. But history suggests otherwise. Every technological revolution, from the introduction of ATMs to the rise of personal computers, has sparked fears of unemployment, only to create new industries and opportunities. In this case, new professions may arise, such as robot trainers, behavior specialists, and maintenance technicians, while humans shift toward more creative and intellectual work. Financially, the potential is staggering. Musk has stated that humanoid robots could eventually generate the majority of Tesla's revenue, possibly reaching trillions of dollars. Optimus could even pay for itself. If priced below $20,000 and capable of generating around $1,000 per month in labor value, it could cover its cost within 2 years. Higher-end models may cost as much as $80,000, but with added features like advanced sensors, longer-lasting batteries, and Tesla's Grok AI integration, those premium versions would offer even greater returns over time. Although the price may sound steep today, once production ramps up and economies of scale kick in, Musk believes the cost could drop to $30,000 or $50,000 within the next decade. Considering what Optimus can do, that would make it accessible to millions of households and businesses worldwide. The broader implications are enormous. In homes, parents could spend more quality time with their children instead of worrying about cooking or chores. Elderly people and those with disabilities could live more independently with a robot companion assisting them daily. In healthcare, Optimus could function as an assistant nurse, administering medications, checking vital signs, or helping patients move safely. In security, it could monitor properties, recognize faces, detect intruders, and coordinate with smart home systems to keep families safe. In restaurants, robots could maintain consistent food quality while chefs focus on creative dishes. The potential applications span across industries, making Optimus not just a household assistant, but a revolutionary workforce in its own right. Of course, Tesla still faces immense challenges. Developing Optimus has required building entirely new supply chains for motors, actuators, and advanced electronics, since almost none of the components existed before. The investment has been enormous, but Musk is betting it will pay off. He envisions a future where Tesla produces tens of millions of robots annually, perhaps even 100 million per year by the 2030s. If that comes true, Optimus will not just be a luxury item for the wealthy but a standard part of households around the world, fundamentally transforming daily life. For now, it may seem like an expensive, futuristic gadget, but as the technology matures and costs fall, it could become as commonplace as owning a car or smartphone. The Tesla Bot marks a turning point in robotics and artificial intelligence. By teaching a robot to cook, a task once thought impossible, Tesla has demonstrated that machines can handle the subtleties of human life, not just the repetitive actions of assembly lines. The ability to delicately slice a tomato, spread mayonnaise, and assemble a sandwich might appear simple, but it represents decades of progress in AI, mechanics, and human-robot interaction. In many ways, the future has already arrived, and it looks like a robot standing in your kitchen, serving you breakfast. The question is no longer whether robots can cook, but how soon they'll be serving in every home, hospital, and business across the globe.